1. Someone manipulated your special person to behave this way? Open quickly. Archangel Michael says, a shadow has entered your path, twisting the light you once trusted. The voice of manipulation has whispered into the heart of the one you hold close. Every move, every silence, every sudden change, they were never born from your special person's spirit but planted from the outside. The strings of influence are not seen, but they pull with unrelenting force. Someone's jealousy, someone's envy, someone's thirst to see you broken has caused this storm to rise. They wanted to poison your trust, to make you believe love was failing when in truth the bond was under attack. This manipulation was never random, it was calculated. A plan formed in the quiet corners of resentment and executed with cruel precision. They knew if they could turn your special person against you, even slightly, your strength would begin to crack. Now heaven has lifted the veil so you may finally see. The tears you shed in confusion were not wasted, for they reached the ears of angels. And tonight, the truth spills forward, carried by divine force, because what was hidden must be revealed. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Your special person's heart still beats with loyalty for you. But hands stronger than there will have bent them into confusion. Words spoken in private to them were designed to sound like truth but were laced with poison meant to ruin you. Imagine someone whispering night after night, convincing them you were unworthy, that you had failed, that you would betray them first. Lies wrapped in careful delivery, each one digging deep until their eyes saw you differently. Yet inside their soul still cries for you. The manipulator thrives in shadows, never showing their true face. They smile at you in public while secretly weaving chains around your special person's mind. The false kindness hides their wicked intent, but God has caught their hand in the act. You wonder why your special person changes tone suddenly, why their words feel rehearsed, why their love feels tested. It is because the puppet strings tighten when the manipulator watches, and loosen when they are away. This is not your fault, it is a cruel design. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The angels have been recording every move. Every dark conversation, every silent manipulation has been heard in heaven. Archangel Michael has sharpened his sword, for no falsehood will last under divine judgment. Still, you must hold your ground with unshaken faith. Do not let their sudden coldness break you, for it is not born of betrayal but of influence. Your love is not lost, it is clouded under the spell of someone who cannot stand your happiness. You have felt it, the sudden doubts pressed against your heart, the fear that you are no longer seen. That is not destiny speaking, it is manipulation echoing. Your special person is being tested against your bond, but love that is true cannot be killed by lies. The enemy's goal is to make you question everything, to make you abandon before clarity arrives. But you are chosen to see this truth before it is too late. That is why heaven delivers this urgent message, to protect what was meant for you. Type Amen to get blessing 555. The manipulator is close, closer than you think. It could be a friend, a family member, or someone who hides in plain sight with a smile that masks their envy. They watch every movement, every word exchanged, feeding your special person's doubts in secret. But their mask is slipping. Heaven has declared that the lies will soon shatter, and their influence will be exposed. The one you love will awaken from this spell, but only if you remain firm and strong until the truth unfolds. Archangel Michael says you must not lose hope in this storm. What looks like distance today will soon be overturned by revelation. The manipulator wanted to see you separated, but destiny has already written that you will rise stronger than before. They cannot steal what was divinely given to you. The manipulator thought they had power, but their voice is only borrowed. And when heaven silences them, your special person will fall back into your arms, cleansed of every shadow. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Day by day you will begin to notice the cracks. Their words will no longer sound convincing. Their actions will contradict their lies. and your special person will begin to feel the guilt of listening to the wrong voice. The manipulator will panic, for their control is slipping. They will push harder, try darker methods, even attempt to break you directly. But their time is running out, and every move they make is being watched by heaven. Your special person is not your enemy. They are a victim of someone's twisted game. When you understand this truth, your tears will change into strength because love still belongs to you. The angels are fighting silently, breaking the false chains one by one. Soon, clarity will return to your special person's eyes, and they will realize how cruelly they were misled. That is when they will come back to you, desperate to hold what they almost lost. Type Amen to get blessing 777. The manipulator hides their fear behind boldness. They act as if their plan is working, but deep down they know heaven has already sealed their downfall. Every word they planted will soon return to them with the weight of judgment. Your special person will wake up one morning with sudden heaviness in their heart. They will feel an emptiness they cannot explain, a sense that someone has lied to them all along. This will be the beginning of their return to clarity. The manipulator thought they could cover every trace. They rehearsed their lies carefully, they mixed truth with falsehood, they staged situations to confuse. But they forgot one thing: divine justice always exposes what man tries to hide. When the truth emerges, the shame will not fall on you. It will fall on the one who whispered darkness into your love. Their mask will break, and the people around them will finally see the cruelty behind their face. Type Amen to get blessing 888. The angels are preparing your heart even now. They want you strong so when the truth comes out, you can stand in your dignity. You will not fall apart, you will rise above the storm with honor still intact. Your special person will feel guilt for doubting you. Tears will fall from their eyes as they remember the words they believed that were never yours. Their soul will ache for forgiveness because love was always pure between you. Do not waste energy blaming yourself. The manipulator's success depended on your innocence, on your trust, on your lack of suspicion. But innocence is never weakness. It is proof that your love was real and unguarded. Archangel Michael has seen how much pain you endured silently. He will not let this injustice go unanswered. The manipulator will be forced to face the weight of their actions, while you are lifted to new strength. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The days ahead may feel heavy, but they carry a secret promise. Every tear you shed has already been counted, every prayer you whispered has been written in heaven. Soon those prayers will become the shield that breaks this spell. Your special person is still bound by invisible strings. But the angels are cutting them one by one until freedom is restored. What was taken from you will be returned, not broken but made stronger. The manipulator's envy was never about your flaws. It was about your light, your connection, the happiness they could never create for themselves. They wanted to taste control by destroying yours, but instead they exposed their own emptiness. This is why the battle feels so intense. Darkness resists when light is about to shine. But once your special person is free, nothing will stop the destiny you both were meant to fulfill. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. Even in their coldness, your special person has moments of weakness where they remember you as you truly are. A song, a scent, a memory, it stirs their heart and reminds them of the truth. The manipulator cannot erase those imprints. The angels whisper during those quiet moments, planting reminders of your love. They show your special person signs, pulling them gently back toward you. Each sign is a thread of light leading them home. Soon the manipulator will grow careless. They will push too hard, say too much, reveal a detail they cannot take back. That slip will become the first crack in their wall of lies. Your special person will begin to compare words, actions, memories, and slowly the puzzle will piece together. That is when the awakening begins and truth will overpower deception. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Your role is not to chase or beg, but to stand in silent strength. The angels are fighting for you in places you cannot see. Trust that justice is already unfolding. When your special person finally sees clearly, they will run back to you with urgency. The manipulator will try one last desperate trick, but it will fail. Because once truth arrives, lies cannot hold ground. The same people who believe the manipulator will turn their faces away from them. Their reputation will crumble like dust in the wind. They will no longer have power, for their mouth will be silenced. And you, your strength will shock them. The one who was supposed to break will be the one who shines brightest. That is the victory written for you. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. The angels say, hold your heart steady. This storm is only temporary. The love you thought was fading is only hidden beneath layers of manipulation. Your special person has not truly abandoned you. They are under influence, but their soul is still tied to yours. The connection cannot be severed by human hands. The manipulator fears the day of exposure. They know deep down they cannot win against divine order. That is why they fight harder now, because their time is running out. The ending of their scheme will be dramatic. Everyone will see, and there will be no way for them to deny the evil they created. You will rise and they will fall. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. The manipulator's steps are already being tracked by heaven. Each lie they told is now a mark against them, and every hidden move is written in the book of truth. They may think they are unseen, but nothing escapes divine eyes. Your special person will soon feel restless around them. The same voice that once sounded convincing will suddenly feel heavy, irritating, and false. Their spirit will reject what their ears once accepted. This is when the shift begins. A new light will open in their mind, and they will begin to question everything they were told. Deep inside, their loyalty to you will resurface like fire burning through the fog. The manipulator will panic in that moment. They will realize the spell is breaking and that their time is short. That panic will drive them into mistakes that will reveal their true nature to everyone around them. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. Your tears were not ignored. They watered the ground for justice to grow, and now the harvest of truth is ready. Heaven has been preparing this revelation step by step, and the moment of exposure is near. You may have felt abandoned, but you were being protected. If you had seen the manipulator's full face too soon, the pain might have crushed you. The angels waited until your strength was built to show you the complete truth. Your special person will regret listening to those lies. They will remember your kindness, your loyalty, and every sacrifice you made that the manipulator could never erase. That memory will burn stronger than any falsehood. Archangel Michael has already positioned himself in your story. He has drawn his sword against the manipulator, and soon their whispers will be silenced forever. You will stand victorious where they wanted you broken. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. The manipulator's goal was not only to break love, but to break your spirit. They thought if they destroyed your connection, your entire being would collapse. They underestimated your resilience. Instead of falling apart, you rose stronger. Your heart learned patience, your soul learned endurance, and your faith grew sharper. The storm they designed only refined your strength. Now, the manipulator fears what you will become when truth arrives. Because when your special person sees clearly, the bond will be even more unshakable than before. What they tried to kill will resurrect twice as powerful. The angels whisper that restoration is close. What was taken from you in lies will be restored in truth, and no force of envy will be able to touch it again. This is your divine justice unfolding. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. Your special person's eyes will soon open in shock. They will see the manipulator for who they are, a deceiver, a pretender, a parasite feeding on insecurity. The disgust they will feel cannot be undone. The manipulator's downfall will be public. The same people they convinced with smooth words will turn against them when the lies unravel. They will stand alone in the emptiness they created. You, however, will be surrounded by light. The angels will crown your endurance with blessings beyond measure. Where there was pain, there will now be joy overflowing. The bond with your special person will not just be repaired, it will be purified. All doubt will vanish and only truth will remain. This is the promise sealed for you. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. The manipulator may try to act innocent, but heaven will not be fooled. Their face may show false tears, but their spirit cannot hide from divine eyes. Judgment will reach them no matter how they pretend. Your special person will be torn with regret, but that regret will push them closer to you. They will beg to rebuild, desperate to hold the love they nearly lost. And you will see the sincerity in their tears. The angels want you to prepare not just for reunion but for elevation. This storm is not ending with restoration alone. It ends with your rising. You will step into blessings greater than you imagined. The manipulator's envy will burn as they watch your happiness return. But they will be powerless to stop it, for their voice will no longer matter. Heaven's justice will silence them completely. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. The manipulator will not escape the weight of what they caused. Every hidden word, every false smile, every twisted scheme will echo back upon them. Their downfall will be as sudden as their rise was sneaky. Your special person will carry guilt for allowing those lies inside their heart. But guilt will push them to seek your forgiveness with urgency. They will finally confess the confusion they lived in, and how much it cost them. The angels will stand beside you in that moment. They will give you wisdom so your words heal instead of wound. What the manipulator broke, heaven will rebuild with stronger foundations. Archangel Michael says, "You were chosen to endure this because you carry a strength others cannot." Your tears were powerful weapons and your patience became a shield. That is why the enemy could not destroy you completely. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. The manipulator's envy was a poison that spread fast. They wanted to see cracks in your relationship because they could not stand the purity of it. But envy always eats the one who carries it, never the one it targets. Now the poison is turning back against them. Their words are losing power, their mask is slipping, and their allies are abandoning them. Soon they will stand alone in the ruins of their deception. Your special person's heart will open again like a door once locked. They will feel the rush of clarity, the relief of truth, and the deep pain of realizing how far they were led astray. That pain will transform into determination to hold you tighter than ever. And you will see it, you will see the sincerity, the regret, the longing in their eyes. In that moment, heaven will confirm that no manipulation can cancel divine love. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. The angels say your journey is not ending in sorrow but in elevation. This storm was not meant to break you, it was meant to show your strength. Through the fire you became untouchable. The manipulator will try to explain themselves but no one will listen. Their voice will lose credibility, and their own lies will trap them. Justice is not delayed, it is unfolding now. Your special person will fight for you with the same intensity that they once resisted. They will defend you in front of others, proving that their loyalty is reborn. That will be the sign that the manipulation is fully broken. The light of heaven will surround you in that time. Every blessing withheld by this storm will return multiplied. What the enemy meant for destruction will become your testimony. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. The manipulator thought they were clever, but heaven was watching all along. They believed their plan was invisible, but it was written in light for the angels to see. Nothing they built was ever hidden. Your strength is a message to others. You endured betrayal without letting bitterness consume you. That is why you are chosen for greater restoration. Your special person will realize that your love was their safest place all along. The lies may have confused their mind, but their soul always knew where home was. That inner truth will rise above every falsehood. The manipulator's face will be remembered not for power, but for shame. Their downfall will be the very stage where your victory shines brightest. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. The angels are aligning everything in your favor. What was twisted will straighten, what was darkened will shine, what was stolen will return. Your story is being rewritten by heaven's hand. The tears you cried at night will be turned into songs of joy. The silence you endured will become the loudest testimony of survival. And the scars on your heart will glow as marks of victory. The manipulator will regret ever targeting you. They will realize they fought against a destiny protected by divine hands. No one can win against heaven's plan. And your special person will realize that their true blessing was always you. That realization will break every distance, every wall, every shadow between you. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. The manipulator thought your love could be stolen, but love built by destiny cannot be erased. They pulled strings, they whispered lies, they smiled with envy, but nothing they created could outlast divine truth. Their victory was only an illusion. Your special person is already beginning to feel the cracks in their influence. They wake up feeling uneasy, sensing something is wrong, though they cannot yet explain it. That unease is heaven's way of pulling them back toward you. The lies no longer feel sweet, they now feel bitter in their spirit. The words that once seemed convincing now sound hollow. The fog of manipulation is lifting slowly but surely. And when the final veil breaks, your special person will see you clearly again. They will remember the love, the care, the loyalty you gave without measure. That memory will be stronger than any shadow. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. The angels remind you that patience is not wasted. Every moment you waited is building a future more powerful than before. What was delayed is not denied, it is being perfected. The manipulator will face the weight of exposure soon. The same people who once believed them will turn their backs. Their lies will crumble like dust under truth's light. Your special person will carry guilt, but guilt will transform into action. They will fight harder than ever to protect what they almost lost. That fight will prove that love is still alive. And heaven will reward you for not giving up. Your tears are being exchanged for blessings, your silence for strength, your endurance for victory. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. The manipulator's energy is fading. They thought control was theirs forever, but now they are restless, desperate, and fearful. The power they once enjoyed is slipping away. Your special person is feeling the call of truth in their soul. They cannot ignore the signs any longer. Heaven is stirring their heart to see beyond deception. The day will come when they stand before you, broken and humbled. Their voice will tremble as they admit how blind they had been. Their tears will fall as they beg for forgiveness. And you will see that their love never died, it was only hidden under layers of confusion. The angels will confirm it in your spirit, and peace will return to your heart. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. Archangel Michael says justice cannot be delayed. What you endured has reached heaven, and your story is written with divine fire. Nothing can erase what has been promised for you. The manipulator will fall into the pit they dug for you. Their lies will trap them, their envy will consume them, their false smiles will betray them. Their downfall will be loud and all will witness it. You will not need revenge, for heaven's justice is enough. The angels will make sure every wrong is corrected, and every wound is healed. That is the promise sealed for you. Your special person will see clearly and run back to your embrace. And when they do, the bond will be unbreakable, purified through the fire of trials. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. The manipulator underestimated your spirit. They thought you were weak because you cried, but your tears were weapons heaven used to break chains. Every sob was a prayer answered. You are not walking into defeat, you are walking into restoration. The storm only revealed your strength and proved your resilience. You are chosen, and chosen ones cannot be destroyed. Your special person's love will shine brighter after this battle. They will value you in ways they never did before. What almost slipped away will now be cherished more deeply than ever. And you will look back and see that this pain was not the end. It was the doorway to your greatest victory. The manipulator's failure will be your testimony forever. The manipulator's voice is weakening with every passing day. The same tricks they used before no longer carry the same power. Their influence is collapsing under the weight of divine truth. Your special person is beginning to feel shame when they remember how they doubted you. They replay the moments in their mind, realizing that you never gave them a reason to turn away. That realization is slowly breaking the spell. The angels are drawing your special person back to you through signs and dreams. In their quiet moments, memories of you rush into their mind, and they feel warmth they cannot deny. That warmth is heaven's way of reminding them where they belong. The manipulator cannot block destiny. They try to plant lies, but truth always grows stronger. The time has come for their work to be undone. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. Your special person will return not out of pity but out of clarity. They will finally see the difference between truth and deception. That clarity will make them treasure you more than before. The manipulator will face humiliation. The false mask they wore so proudly will shatter in front of others. They will be left exposed with no place to hide. You will not need to lift a finger against them. The angels themselves will fight this battle for you. Heaven's justice is already marching toward their door. And when it arrives, you will feel peace flood your soul. You will know the storm was never meant to destroy you, it was meant to reveal the strength you carry within. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. The storm was painful, but it also purified your heart. You learned patience, endurance, and the power of silence. These qualities now make you unstoppable. The manipulator is drowning in the pit of their own lies. They believe they had control, but envy always destroys the envious first. Their fate is sealed by their own choices. Your special person will come to you with open hands and open eyes. They will confess what they believed and how it blinded them. Their soul will cry for forgiveness, and you will see the sincerity shining in them. Their return will not be weak, it will be full of fire, determination, and devotion to never lose you again. Type Amen to get blessing 3232. Archangel Michael stands with his sword of truth at your side. He is cutting away the last ties of manipulation, freeing your special person's heart. No chain is too strong for divine hands. The manipulator will feel their power vanish. Their words will no longer sting, their presence will no longer matter, their shadows will fade. They will be left with nothing but regret. You, however, will rise into a new season. A season of peace, love, and blessings that cannot be stolen. What was meant to end you will instead crown you. The heavens have declared your victory already. What is unfolding is only the evidence of what was promised long ago. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. Your special person's loyalty will burn brighter than before.